look through your pictures and just to be able to see different stuff that you did, like where you were, what was going on. It just brings back so many memories. So
I mean, I get that, but you need thousands. Like I'd rather have synapses, 1,000 extra synapses
in your brain,
yeah.
But it's nothing like
building up the memory of those activities.
But like, I'm not gonna remember 4,000 different moments.
Why? Yeah, you not, because you done told yourself you're not, and you done put them all on your fucking phone. So what you gonna try to remember?
I just took different pictures of different stuff what I was doing.
I could probably remember 4,000 different things in my life.
Man, you a trip. If you can remember 4,000 different things, dog, I'm gonna start calling you limitless.
I'll take the Matrix. I'll stick with that.
Matrix. Oh, John, I'm gonna kill you, John.
Oh, John.
Oh, John. All right, guys, how y'all doing? We was having the 80s movie flashback. That's from one of our favorites. If you hang around us long enough, you know that we love that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it's called Commando.
Commando.
One of my favorites.
Best movie ever. Best movie ever. Top 5 movie, if nothing else.
Facts. They don't even make action movies like that no more.
No, I don't. I can't recall the last time I saw a man kill an entire army with pitchforks and saws and, you know.
Imagine this. Imagine if they made Commando today. They remade it.
You couldn't make Commando today.
You know what they would do. You know what they would do. You know, if Arnold Schwarzenegger wouldn't be in it, it wouldn't even be a male protagonist.
Oh, come on. You can't look.
They'll have like Gal Gadot be
say this skinny white girl pull up and
kick
everybody's ass. This big hulking dude, like, you don't stand a chance.
And you know they gotta switch all the roles. So they're gonna have it to where, okay.
So her son get kidnapped?
Yeah, her son get kidnapped, and she like an ex-ass kicker. And she lived like out off the grid, and she like, you know, she not like buffed and strong. She fine as hell.
Yeah, she couldn't be.
But but it's a movie, and it's 2023, so she gonna be fine and buffed, and her son, everybody in the movie, gonna be looking to her like, she's just so great. We need to be an example. And then like, don't you know the part with Ray Dong Chong?
Yeah.
All of that's gonna be like a black dude. A helpless black dude.
Are you kidding? Did you just say a black dude?
Yeah, it's gonna be a helpless
black dude.
And
they don't put black dudes in movies like that.
Look, you know what the answer is? He'll be gay.
I was gonna say they was just gonna keep Ray Don Chong in there because, you know, the female power.
Nah, she got true. But no, that's honestly, that's like the way movies be going nowadays. That's how they would do it. It would be
So you got to change her attitude too. She can't be I'm not doing this bullshit. Like, I told you I retired. Like, we gonna get rid of all of that too. But if she do it, I'm not gonna believe her anyway. Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna believe.
Why you not gonna believe the woman?
What you mean? Because, like, bitch, like, if you doing that, you ain't retired. You dead. Like, you got killed. Like, you ain't no. I know cats that did that shit.
But that's a trip. But I really think they would try to do that. Like, what they made Charlie's Angels again.
And
they said, and they was like, this movie is not for you. Like,
real shit.
Talking to men, it's not for you.
I like Charlie's Angels. I like
the first one,
the original one, like
with Bill Murray.
Yep.
It wasn't bad.
That was the movie. But like, even the 70s ones, like, it's corny, but it's like, it's corny for a reason. It play to what it is. But that new shit, oh no, fuck that.
I'm cool.
You gonna tell me I have to watch it. I don't want to.
Welcome to the Breezecast, y'all. Your boy DJ Cool Breeze, my main man David Ruffin up in here hanging out.
It's David Ruffin today, huh?
Yeah, David Ruffin, okay. Man. You know, Teddy P, David Ruffin, them are some of my favorites.
Yeah, but I gotta be a drug addict though. Like, that's the part. Like, okay, I don't mind being a quadriplegic.
Let's switch it. You wanna be
at least he was getting.
You wanna be Tony Bennett? Yeah, got your ass. Yeah, got him. Mm-hmm. What time was that?
This fucking nigga.
This nigga, yeah. My man in the crib, man. You know how we do, man. Busy week last week, man. People's schedule changing and stuff, so we had to rearrange things. But we back. We gonna
life, man.
Yeah, you know? Life, man. That's one thing. That's a saying that been going around this week.
Yeah, for sure.
Life be lifing.
Yeah,
don't it?
If you better get ready to ride the wave or get crushed.
Man, you got to. It's like with this thing. It's either do or die, man. Either you gonna do it and make it happen.
Stop it, you're causing my anxiety to rise. Stop doing that.
See, there we go.
Stop.
Man. It's nothing wrong with having anxiety, man, but you can't let it cripple you to where you don't want to do anything.
I mean, you can, just don't complain about it. Like, like, if you're gonna do that, just don't complain about it.
For sure, man. Like, it's okay. Like, we all have different forms of anxiety. You know, like with my job and what I do, it's anxiety involved. You know, because everything is not always in your control. You know, like different parts of like a wedding reception. It's a lot of moving
keep it
parts.
a buck. How many people would get up in front of people and willingly talk? Like, we all say we will,
Man.
but like, it ain't a lot of us that are really out there like, hey, I'll do that shit.
Speaking of that, yesterday I spoke on the steps of Lansing's Capitol.
Why? Why the hell you out there?
Yeah, that's what I said.
What the fuck?
Y'all want me? We had a rally for decriminalizing magic mushrooms. Shout out to my homeboy Nate.
Ain't that
Third Eye Circus?
That's only in Wayne County.
I'm not exactly sure, but I know it's like Hazel Park, Sterling Heights, maybe. It's like a couple pockets of little cities where it's decriminalized and you can be able to take that medicine without fear of.
I know in Detroit you can, like, you know, it's decriminalized here, but you know that's the pharmaceutical industry and all that shit. I mean, we ain't gonna get into that.
Right. Yeah, because they're gonna preach you, tell you, hey, take these pills, take these
chemicals.
And but the shrooms is natural, coming from the earth, and the benefits are.
Let me just tell you, if you got PTSD, they are a must-have. They are an absolute must-have.
They talked about that yesterday at the rally.
When you don't know, when you don't have them, trust me, everybody knows you didn't have them because you on 10.
And then I'm saying the biggest thing about it is, instead of just being like, doing mushrooms is like doing crack and spreading stupid shit like that. Do your research.
I mean, but when you talking about research, people walk around with a computer in their pocket. Come on, man.
You got a whole computer in your pocket. I told them that yesterday in my speech. I was like, you got a whole computer in your pocket. But do your research.
People didn't come to hear us talk about how fucked up they are. Like, they didn't come here for that.
Yeah, for sure. It's all good. It's all good.
But y'all fucked up.
Yeah, you need to do better. And like, shout out to the magic mushrooms. If you haven't tried them, it's okay. Get with somebody who has and tell them to talk about you and share their experiences. And then do your own research. And then make an educated, grown decision. It's called being an adult.
Pony up your balls. Get somebody who done it before, and just go and trust me.
A little micro dose.
It'll change your life
and your mood.
And maybe your relationship.
Possibly. And I'm like that. All that's like no cap. So
no cap.
Just do your research, man. But shout out to that. I got to speak in front of a crowd of people.
That's what's up.
And it was cool. I felt good doing it. I just told my real shroom stories about just doing research and how I was before I took them.
Yeah, because he told me he took shrooms. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
And I started off my speech. I said, in my community, most people don't even talk about mushrooms. I wasn't even aware of them being around, except, you know, every now and then you watching some and they reference them or a cartoon or.
But I mean, like, you have been kind of at play with that shit for years, like, full disclosure, because like you watch this shit on the Discovery Channel and it's telling me all about mushrooms and shit, right? Like, yeah, man, I watched the dude take them, like, he was having a good, like, you see, like, I want to try that shit, like, oh
yeah, I was doing
like, don't be a crackhead, don't do it.
I was doing my research, and I had to find out. But honestly, the first time that I had ever did it, it was at the Dab House, the down the rabbit hole. I had the little chocolate, the little Reese cup, and it was like, man, it was probably like, it wasn't even a gram in it, and I ate half of that.
Some of us don't need,
especially
15 grams, 30 grams,
7. It's okay, man. I had a shroom trip a week ago today. And there was a Louis Vuitton. Shout out to D Nice. I had Louis Vuitton mushrooms.
These fucking names, like, I swear to God.
Yeah, and the Enigmas, them is next. And then yesterday I was at the event and the girl gave me some, what is it? Dirty penis envy.
Old dirty penis envy.
Old dirty penis envy. It's penis envy. These is old dirty. So
you get extra fucked up.
Whatever, man. But that's a good strain. I've had many good times off of 3.5 or some.
You ain't had a good time off 3.5 in a long time.
I have. The last time I took a 7 was like I didn't want even a 7. It was maybe like 6 something, but it worked. I'm not lying because
Meanwhile, your boy over here, you're lucky if he get a gram in.
I'm telling you,
like real shit.
All you gotta do crazy. All you gotta do is make the smoothie.
Yeah, with a gram.
That's it. That's it. With a gram, and you'll be good, bro. Yep. The smoothie, and it'll kick in, man. But we ain't gonna turn this into the shroom show. Y'all know what time it is, man. Link up with me. Shout out to Mushroom Matt. Shout out to Third Eye Medibles. Shout out to everybody.
Shout out to D Nicey.
Yep, D Nice. Shout out to Miss Vicious too. You know what I'm saying? She be having hers, man. Just shout out to everybody in the shroom community. I love that
name.
Miss Vicious.
Miss Vicious.
Yeah, I think she might be your type. Dark skin, fine. Just saying, I know what you like. But I think she married though. So 86. Anyway.
Speaking of, real quick, I went on Instagram.
What up, though?
And looked at them pictures you sent me.
What did I send you?
We went to the park. They was doing the strip or on the pole shit.
Oh yeah,
you sent me. Yeah,
I sent you the picture so you can see what you missed. Yeah, what did you think? Shout out to Pole Stars.
I'm still not. I'm all set, brother. I'm all good.
You all set? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I get it.
I told you that day. Like, damn, it's a wrap.
Okay, well, it's cool. Hey, I just be trying to,
I appreciate you. No,
you my man,
doubt,
so I'm gonna be
doubt.
like, hey man, you might want to.
No motherfucking doubt.
My man.
But let me do that from now on.
Shit. All right, well, let's get into some shit. You know, we got a couple little topics, man. Number one, what you want to start with? You want to start serious, or you want to start more lighthearted?
Let's when we was talking about mushrooms. That's kind of lighthearted. So let's get serious real for a second.
Serious? Okay. I gotta admit, I suck. Okay, because I don't have the slide for this one. Because we was talking earlier, and I didn't get the slide for old girl who got hit in the face with the brick. Now, did you hear about the whole story?
Well,
the lady in Houston, she said she got hit in the face with it. She had the whole post talking about how men don't protect black women and women do, they nurturers and this and that.
I vaguely remember ranting about that shit for a minute.
Yep. So that was a whole thing. And she got hit in the face with a brick on video. And she said the black men that was over there didn't help her.
Well, bitch, you just said you like, we don't protect you. So, I mean, it was just a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Hey, it's been found out that she filed a police report, but she didn't give, like, information that's like what the guy looked like.
Let me guess. She didn't actually get hit with a fucking brick.
It's coming out that she didn't get hit.
Get the fuck out of here.
She had a mask on and then went over there and whatever whoop-de-woo happened and then took the mask off and then started yelling about getting hit with a brick and da-da-da-da-da. And she has a GoFundMe, more than one of which has $45,000 in it. So basically it's a scam that she perpetuated to prey on people's emotions, women's emotions, you know, and she won. And she's done this more than once.
I seriously have a question. Like, so you got hit with a brick. Why the fuck does that mean I have to give you money? Like, how's that a thing? Like, where'd that?
GoFundMe?
Yeah,
like GoFundMe started so like, you know, you can use it as a fundraiser. But people use it. People would be like, I don't know, people would be like, it would help with medical bills. And that was her thing. Medical bills because she got hit in the face with a brick.
Okay, but you like, okay, bitch, like, look. Like, you need help with medical bills? Like, so do I. Are you, like, I ain't doing no GoFundMe, like, some personal responsibility. It's not my job to fucking solve your problems, you silly bitch. Get some insurance, get a job, do what you need to do.
Hey, ladies, I know that B word flying around, and the views of John are those, they his. You know what I'm saying? Not mine.
A motherfucker that I really don't like gave me an F for no reason once, had this one thing that I will keep with me for the rest of my life.
Wait a minute, say this again, what?
It's the one motherfucker. He was a teacher in our high school. The motherfucker gave me an F because I told his ass some real shit about himself. But he had one quote that I will always keep with me. He's a flaming piece of shit. You can go find him on an episode of People's Court. If it don't apply, let it fly. So if you ain't a bitch, I know you know who I'm talking about now. But if you ain't a bitch, then it don't apply to you. If you are a bitch, that's why you upset.
Hey, we did have a teacher who was on People's Court.
That nigga full of shits. Get mad at me because I'm like, you don't teach us shit, and so I get an F. Everybody else don't learn shit either. Ain't nobody else doing shit in the class, but they all get A's.
He in there eating ice cream and shit out the same dirty bowl every
Talking
day.
About some of my brother. Like, shut the fuck up.
I appreciated him though.
You appreciated not doing shit.
No.
In his class.
Yeah, he gave some game though. He did give some.
Because he was a whole ass pimp and not a fucking teacher. Like, that's the problem. You a pimp in this motherfucking school pretending to be a teacher. Shit.
Damn.
You say that shit. Like, what did he go to People's Court for? We don't have to say his name, but what was he on there for?
It was something with a woman, like where he like took some money from her.
Yeah, some pimp shit. Yeah, some pimp shit. Fuck that.
And he drove a Lincoln. He had to.
So did pull up. He talked like a pimp. Y'all think I'm playing? I'm not.
My brothers, what's going on?
What's going on?
Y'all all right?
Somebody defiled your house, my brother.
That was funny. Though.
What are you gonna do about it?
Never. All right, but yeah. Bottom line, she lied and she preyed on the emotions of social media and women in social media and yeah.
I'm sorry, but I can't have a lot of sympathy for the people that gave money because, like, I heard that story and I wasn't giving you shit. Besides the fact that I'm a man, like, again, like, personal responsibility. Ain't nobody paying my bills. I can start a GoFundMe with them, but, like, I'm a military veteran. You just gonna give me money because I'm a military veteran?
They might.
You do that already. It's called taxes, motherfucker. Like, you don't have to do that. Like, what are we doing here? I get helping, like, your kid something happened where a kid is by himself and he getting adopted or something, and you want to give money to the kid so he can go to college or something. Cool. Some kids, but grown ass adults, I ain't got shit for you, but some words, and they harsh.
That's real. It's just sad though, because you gonna scam, you scamming, and then you gonna make black men look terrible or try to. So you can
easy. That's
so you can get some money. Say, what's the point? Yeah, I say I'm about to get paid. F them black men. F my counterparts. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just terrible. And if guys had attitudes like that, women would be all up in arms.
If half the shit that, like, on some real shit, and you can take offense if you want, but if men did half the shit that women did, like, the world would have fucking revolted by now.
All I'm gonna say is this.
Like, real
last
shit.
show we talked about Clarissa Shields and Keith Thurman. You remember? I still got the slide. Remember we talked about that. And one thing that I didn't say that I wanted to say was, imagine if the roles were reversed.
And some man called out some woman.
Let's just say Keith Thurman said, you know what, man, I can whoop her ass. I can whoop her ass. What would happen immediately? Number one, they would be like, you lame as hell.
Yep. I'm going to call you a bitch straight up. I'm going to be like, that's a bitch right there. You got to fight women, bro.
You can call out any man, but you're going to call out a woman. That would be that part. He would get dragged.
But I mean, like
everywhere.
But if I'm Keith and I do that, I'm gonna just be like, wait a minute. Everybody's talking about fair. Everybody's talking about fair. If we are both professionals, I don't see why this isn't fair. Cause you a man and she a woman. So like this bitch don't get to do come on, man.
It's crazy because if he was going after her with that same type of energy and like it's almost like she know the position that she putting him in, so she gonna keep on pushing it.
Yep.
And it's like, man, if it was the other way around, it'd be a wrap. And once again, if he beat her, he ain't shit. And then if he don't win, he ain't
fuck
shit.
Fuck that, Keith. If you listening, beat that bitch. I fucking whatever. I'll take some of that heat for you, my nigga. Like, fuck all that.
All right, man.
Let's
stick with some sports, man.
Beat that bitch ass.
Get out of here, man. Breezecast. This episode 26, I believe.
Oh, you keep it count? Yeah,
I'll be keeping count. It's 25 or 26, either way. Hey, prime time.
Yeah, my favorite time.
We got to talk about this one more time.
My favorite time.
My man is doing his thing right now. They 2-0. He had Mad Dog on First Take hating on him, talking about how he didn't want him to win, but then he secretly betted for them. You dig? He on TV talking one thing, and then at the crib, like,
don't you
bet it for him.
Well, like him is Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless, like they don't actually do real like opinions about sports. They have in their little production meetings. You say this about this, I'll say this about this. I mean, we pick sides.
I say they pick sides, but I'll be like, some of them opinions is his. But I mean, yeah, of course, it has a certain.
You can
stuff
tell
that y'all
when
talking
it's
about. Yeah,
they're passionate about it.
Yeah,
and like with that particular conversation, there wasn't a lot of passion. I happened to see that.
That's real.
Fucking segment.
Shout out to him. I'm glad they got the dub though. They got the other dub. They 2-0 now. I forgot who they got to play. Oregon this week.
Number the 13th ranked team in the nation, or 10th ranked.
And they also ranked too though, so it should be interesting.
I'm not gonna say he's gonna lose, but I've seen Oregon play, and that's gonna be if they was this was a rivalry game, so you expect them the game to be a little closer.
Shout out to them bringing it back from winning the game and double OT. Shador Sanders, the Shiloh with the interception.
Yeah, and like whoever's sending, like if you sending death threats to that kid, fuck you. Like, fuck you,
grown,
a bitch.
I don't know. You want to say grown ass man because it ain't. I don't know.
But you're not though. Ain't no grown ass man sending you need to die to no kid because he made a football play.
Right. Like he hit him.
20 years ago, we wouldn't even be talking about. He got hurt on this football play.
It's just like people just so ridiculous. Like because your team. Because your player not playing, I'm gonna kill you. Like, get the hell out of here.
My thing with that has always been the same. Like, this is America. You can say what you want. Just have the balls to put your name on it, so I know who ass to come. So I know who door to knock on and be like, you said you was gonna kick my ass, like you was gonna kill me. Let's go, bitch. You ain't gonna do shit, huh?
Oh, exactly. Okay. So you just was running your mouth.
Yeah, it's easy to be anonymous, bitch.
Put a name to it. But yeah, that shit terrible, man. But this weekend, it's gonna be a hell of a test. I hope they go 3-0. We gonna see. This might be the one where they take an L. But hey, man.
But even in that, like, I can already I hate how the media is gonna be like, are they falling off? Like, my nigga, like he just got here. It's 3 fucking this is his first year.
They done doubled the win total from last year.
Like,
already.
What are we talking about here? Like, come on, man, give the dude a moment. But nope. right now.
Nope.
As soon as you fall, as soon as you stumble, nigga, we on your ass.
Jason Whitlock be talking the most crazy shit.
No, he doing that to stay relevant. Because who the fuck gives a shit about what Jason Whitlock got to say?
And like, dog, like, you really gonna tear down this black man who doing good stuff? Like, damn.
Yeah.
He brought so much money to that area just by him being there.
That's what this is a politician's game. That's what, like, you want to stay relevant. Lindsey Graham, his nickname is Mr. Relevant because he'll support any fucking thing just to stay popular. So you can stay popular and not actually do your fucking job. This is an example of that.
Speaking of not doing their job, what's the other dude name who had the whole pause? He just was like, yeah, so we're going to do this.
Mitch McConnell. One of the reasons that the country finds itself in the state that we're in.
Yeah, like, you old. Like, you can't tell me that he has my best interest in mind, that he even knows what's good for me.
You want to know how fucked up Mitch McConnell is? Mitch McConnell is the senator of the great state of Kentucky. Now, he is a Republican who famously wants to get rid of, welfare, all of those programs that help underprivileged communities. The number one recipient of welfare is white women between the ages of 18 to 40, and the highest state per capita that uses welfare is the state of Kentucky. So, I mean, like, even if the people there not even gonna realize that you voting for this nigga who trying to fuck you.
Right, you voted him in. Now he's gonna take away things.
I'm just saying,
take away things from you.
I mean, like, and not to mention, like, Kentucky is, like, coal is dead, and the idea that you still trying to push that in a state where they take pride in what they do, give them another industry. You're the Speaker of the House. I mean, you were the Senate majority leader at points. You can bring industry there.
And you have it.
You just don't.
Just letting it ride.
No, you putting that money in your pocket. Like, we all know what's up. Like, bro, like.
And then why are we talking about it, man? Shout out to Dion. Why are we talking about it, though? The UAW strike. Let's touch on that for a hot second. You know what I'm saying?
The employers are mad because the CEOs get 36% raises and the employees don't get shit, and they just like, hey, can we get a raise?
Man,
it's not like you're not making profits. You making record-breaking profits. We hear about it every quarter, but that's just for the stock market people. Fuck all the people that make the cars.
Yeah, and I'm like, dog, like, how can you justify owning this company and you making $20 million a year and you just got a raise? And then you don't want to give your people who allow you basically standing on their backs.
You are. It ain't no basically.
You're right. You're standing on it when if it's like the mafia, the soldiers is at the bottom.
Yep.
You did.
You paying that tribute every fucking.
And it goes all the way up the ladder from you know what I'm saying, the soldiers, the capos, and the consigliere, and the Godfather. Man, like, you know what I'm talking about? I was lieutenants and shit.
When I was in the military, the higher up I went in rank, the less I had to fucking do. The more I had to tell people what to do. You feel me? And I'm not gonna say that doesn't require a certain level of work. It is.
Yeah, but
at the same time, I'm managing personalities, and that's like if you are the right type of person, that's a lot easier than having to go out and work 12 hours on the line doing some shit in 115 degrees. And I'm sitting in a fucking air-conditioned office. Like, some of the convenience is what I get. So if I make $10,000 more because I have to do paperwork shit and make sure y'all do y'all shit, okay, even $20,000. But millions of dollars more than a plant manager, they ain't making bread like that. Like, come on, man.
And it's just selfish. And then then it's like, nah, everybody getting called out on the line. Y'all just sitting up there like looking stupid because y'all can't say nothing. Because how can you justify that and you don't want to give us nothing? And then I heard the cats talking about it, then we're going to move on. But I heard some of the cats talking about the work situation. They want them to work more. They want them to work more. And then you know what they doing now? They got temporary workers, right?
Oh, yeah. That's the thing we do with the general, with the UA and shit.
You can't miss a day, or you're going to lose the job.
Yeah, because
so but they're supposed to be at a role where, they come in and do a couple days and then they out the way. But y'all got it to where y'all just going to have them working every day. And now you got this person working every day, not getting everything that a full-time worker would get.
And you cut the full-time person's hours so you don't have to, like, it's certain shit you don't have to do.
And then on top of that, this person right here, they cannot miss a day of work. If you say you have to work, they have to be here or they're not going to have that job.
Yep.
And it's like, that's not like, if I miss one day of work, I'm done.
The point of temporary jobs used to be like we put you here. If you can do the job, they keep you. Like, they don't do that no more. It's like, it's basically a game.
Yeah, it's basically y'all the replacements.
Yep.
And we're going to work y'all to death till we get them back in here or whatever. But that's just sad, man. But be a DJ today. You don't have to deal with strikes and shit like that.
No, just like, I'm tired of hearing shit like you naive if you believe that people can be fair. People are rational They are rational thinking creatures. We can choose to be fair. We just choose
not to.
Yeah, because human beings are the only animal that is cruel unnecessarily. Cruel for no other reason than to be cruel. Lions don't do that to each other. Tigers, bears, whatever animal you identify with, they don't do the dumb shit you do. Just real shit.
That's real, man. Speaking of dumb shit, let's talk about Mel Tucker real quick.
Oh my god!
Just so we can, because I didn't want to start laughing and giggling and have to come back to this. Mel Tucker, coach of MSU.
I'm gonna laugh and giggle at this nigga anyway.
Man,
shit.
Man, he signed a 10-year extension for $95 million. They was gonna have you coaching for 10 years, man. And the whole thing is the consensual or non-consensual relationship that he had with the woman who was brought on campus to talk about like sexual harassment and proper sexual behavior.
The more you hear about the story,
it's
the
just
more it's just
when you just explain it, you like, bro, that just wasn't a good decision. And I agree with something you said earlier about him as a black man.
Well, I mean, like I'm saying, like that's for those of you who ain't watching, who ain't a black man, like everything that I do reflects on the dude over here, reflects on the nigga across the street, down the street, across the way in California. I got to keep that in mind. Does that mean like I don't get to do what I want? No, but I got to move a certain way, because otherwise, like, now the next black coach, is he going to be jacking off in front of the cameras? Like, what's he going to do? Is Deion going to be jacking off in front of, like, come on, man. Like, this was Mel Tucker. Mel Tucker did this, but we all know that all black men gonna have to carry that for a little while. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just.
And it's somebody was talking about it on Instagram, and basically, from what they said, my comment was, if you a black coach and you get fired, you'll never get another opportunity again. You and other people who look like you.
Hey, look,
but if you a white coach, you can do whatever and you'll get another job with them.
Bobby Petrino.
I was about to say, he was cheating on his wife, riding motorcycles, got all caught up, whole bunch of crap. And he not only he quit the school in the middle of the season.
Yep.
Became an NFL coach and was horrible at it.
Yep.
And then quit before the season was over, and then went back to college.
He kept getting rewarded for being a piece of shit.
Yeah. And that just, I mean.
And if you black, you can't do. You damn sure.
No,
like, you
can't
don't
do
even
that.
try that, bro.
No.
You get away with it one time, you better count your blessings and never try that shit again. For real.
Yep. Think about, like, we was talking about Kobe the other day with the Colorado thing with that. Like, man.
Like,
as a black man, that was some low-hanging fruit.
Fuck you. But all right.
Yeah, John know what I'm talking about. That was some low-hanging fruit. And it got him in trouble. You know what I'm saying? She just made up remember the whole thing? It was more than one.
Yeah, it was multiple semen stains in her drawers.
That's
bitch.
ridiculous.
You didn't even wash your drawers when you out fucking and sucking.
But I'm just saying, low-hanging fruit. And he made a mistake, but he was able to, they found out everything. It was some bull.
The fact that it was even got that deep, once you find out, like, wait a minute.
He was about to go to jail.
Yeah, he had to go to court. He had to go, trial and shit.
Yeah, I remember he was like, hey, they always talk about it, how he went to court and then came back and was like, I'm about to give y'all all of this.
Hell yeah, all that animosity. You getting 50 tonight.
You feel me?
That streak where he went, it was like 20 straight games. Him scoring at least 40 points was during that.
Yep. So, Mel Tucker, it's just a bad decision. He got suspended for cause because they had like they had a meeting within the school.
But bro,
so he got suspended for cause, and then he got 7 days to rebuttal.
You fucked yourself every which way possible. Like, look, we all do dirt. Be smart about your dirt. You did this shit with the worst person you could do it with.
A woman who was at your school to talk about like sexual assault and proper behavior around women and stuff.
You do this shit on a phone where it can be recorded, where you
audio, video.
It's proof of this conversation, this thing actually happening, and then you're gonna come out and just be like, yeah, I did it. Yeah, because it was consensual. Now, I get the fact. I believe you. Real shit. Like, I believe that it was consensual. Don't nobody sit there and watch somebody play with themselves if you ain't fucking around. Like, you just, look, I'm going to watch. I'm so angry, but I'm just going to keep watching. I hate you so much, but I'm going to just keep watching you beat your dick. Like, nobody's going to do that. Like, that's not a real person. That's not a real person.
This guy's crazy.
But I'm saying, like, so, like, I believe you. But the point is, like, nigga, you made it easy.
Yeah.
Super easy, bro.
That's just a bad look, like, all the way around.
Smarter than that.
Yeah,
you an old black man.
Yeah, you an old black man. Like, who was that? Dave Chappelle? He was like, whenever you feel like you about to do something wrong, an old black man jump on. Like, nigga, don't do that. That's fine. Where was the old black man? Like, nigga, put your dick in your pants.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I get it. Why niggas be? I can't understand how you ruin shit for a bag, like ruin a bag for some puss. Like,
man, I'm talking about.
Hey, look, like I be talking shit, but I love y'all. Like I love you guys.
$80 million.
But I'm not giving up $85 million because you. No, fuck that. Fuck that.
He got a family and stuff, but him and his wife been separated and stuff like that. So that's a whole thing. But whatever, man. That.
Just don't fuck the bag up, bro.
Yeah, and I don't know. Like you could have talked to her and stuff.
It's ways like, look, like I'm gonna just full disclosure, like nigga, you could go out, you could have did plenty of other ways to do your dirt and not get caught. Just pay the bitch off and be done with it. But no, not you, because you the head coach of Michigan State. Fucking idiot.
And they bad now. They lost again last week. They got whooped.
Well, hell, they coach in the middle of this fucking season. Like, yeah, your coach is beating his dick in front of people. Like, I'm just saying, like, we gotta go there and win. Let's go fuck you. Every time you do like this, I'm like, oh shit,
we gotta beat though.
No. We need a new coach.
Really gotta.
You guys played really hard today. You guys, I feel like you guys putting in the long strokes.
We gotta put the maximum effort out there, guys. Brother.
Just be better, Mel Tucker.
Breezecast.
Just be better.
Kicking it, man. man, cool Breeze. David Ruffin in the house, man. We kicking it, man.
Mel Tucker.
Moving on.
He in the house too. Yep. He can't go back to work.
He probably at the crib playing what? 2K24.
Nah,
he probably created
that
himself.
Was a great segue, but I was gonna fuck it up.
He probably bought it for $150 because he balling. He got the extra VC. And then he probably got his player from last. Oh, it don't matter about your player from last year.
What the fuck you talking about last year, nigga? Like what?
He got money, so he probably spent the $150 for the game. And then
got the deluxe, got the super deluxe.
Then he had to spend another $100 for his player to be like a 60.
Don't forget about the season pass.
Oh yeah,
so because you got the badges and shit this year.
Right, because the badges that you get, the floor setters, if you don't use them, if you don't use every badge that you have during every game, is going to regress.
Yep.
So if I got a 3-point badge and like a layup badge and I don't know, a dunking badge, but maybe I can't get to the hole that game, I just got layups and threes. My dunking badge is gonna go down.
I hear the gameplay is so awesome, and like
I heard that too.
But it's hard for me to believe because like that system is clearly made by somebody who doesn't know the game of basketball at all. You can't do everything all the time. Sometimes your jump shot not going. Some like you just said, like you like. So I'm being punished for that unless I pay this money, huh? Not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Fuck you guys, just like Madden, bro. Like I'm sick of this shit. This is the first time in 20 years I ain't played a sports game. Not one.
If you want to level up. You know how I go from when they had a season thing and they be like, get to level 40 and you get all types of whatever.
Yeah.
So if you want to level up to level 40 and then to keep your badges, you either can play 100 rec games, which equals out to about 50 hours.
And wait, but you a level 60, so like you gonna suck. So like it ain't gonna take you.
So,
you gotta score every game in the 60.
Right. No. So then if you put the difficulty down, you're not gonna make no VC. It's gonna take you double the time because you're not making it for the difficulty level. So
yeah, I'm sorry I can't play on Hall of Fame at 60. You do that shit on purpose.
So of course. So then you gotta pay if you want a level skip. That's $80 a season.
What the fuck did you say to me?
Yeah, to skip one level is maybe like $4 or something, or you just buy the whole thing. It's $80 for the hoes to skip from 1 to 40.
And I'm gonna have to do this every 2K season, and like
and you gotta buy the monthly pass.
And for those of you who don't know, 2K like during the course of a year will have like fucking 10 seasons, like at least least 5 or 6.
Oh yeah, so
at least
what we say $80. So yeah, $80.
$400, man. Suck my dick. I'm not. Fuck you, bro. Like no, man.
Yeah. So that's how. Yeah, that's what they doing.
Oh, nigga, the vein in my head coming out, bro.
Then they put it to where it's double XP on the weekend, so you can stay your dry ass in the house.
Nigga, I mean, you gonna have to because you done spent all your money on this shit, so you ain't going out
and be playing the game all weekend.
No social life, so I can't have no social life on top of
girlfriend.
Like, fuck it, man.
But you the best at 2K, and you got a mohawk and tattoos.
Listen. I know things have changed, but I'm pretty sure being the best at 2K don't get you no pussy. I'm pretty sure of that.
If you got a YouTube channel and you the man at 2K and you getting paid,
I'm pretty sure you getting paid.
No.
That ain't because you play 2K. That ain't because you play 2K. It's because you getting paid. Like
but it's because you play 2K.
Nah, nigga, you know what I mean. Like, just on the strength of playing 2K, we ain't paying you shit. Go out there and tell some bitch, like, yeah, I'm the best at 2K. World recognized, baby. She gonna be like, oh, for real? Take your punk ass over there, you fucking lame. Who the fuck sit and play video games all day? You ain't shit. You probably live with your mama. Real shit. Like, y'all, like, we know what it is. Like, I done heard that once or twice in my life. I play video games.
I mean, and
just don't lead with it.
I play video games too, and I've had women who be like, "Oh my God, you're gonna sit and play the video game." Part of that be women just don't be knowing how to sit the hell down, and like seeing a man sitting back, content and happy, playing the game,
not spending a dime.
That's a lot of women. That's a problem.
Like,
because they be like, "Well, I can't do that because you don't have nothing that you can do." Besides, because like every woman don't like making arts and crafts or writing. Or
but I'm sure
reading.
It's something you can find. Like, just keep trying shit till you find. But you ain't trying to find
that. You rather just go spend money. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck up my good time.
Whatever. And then be mad.
Why you playing this shit?
Mad because I'm at the crib enjoying something that I like to do.
That I enjoyed. I've been enjoying since my childhood.
And I've been wanting to ask chicks like that. Do you have a hobby? Do you you like to do anything?
Hobbies require focus, time, and effort.
And I'm not trying to make no jokes. I'm just saying. Sleeping is not a hobby. That's all I'm gonna say.
Neither is drinking. Just
Facts.
FYI.
Facts. Just we about to drink. That ain't a hobby. You know what I'm saying?
That's fucking diabetes.
Facts.
And liver failure.
You be wondering why all these people coming up with different diabetes and shit.
I don't wonder.
Why? They're drinking Hennessy and shit all the
wonder.
time.
Like
I just had to throw that out.
You could be like, nigga, your lungs gonna be ruined because you smoke, and I'm not gonna like completely disagree with you, but I fuck the drinking shit. Like,
but you can. It's different stuff you can do.
Hey man, you saw I went for a nice brisk walk.
Hey,
today.
I worked out today. I was throwing punches. Shout out to my man's Alex at the blender. We be getting it in. So, but yeah, like
self-care is important.
It is self-care. Whatever you do.
And video games is a form of self-care for some of us. Like,
and for some people, it's going to spend money. For some women, it's going to spend money.
No, for some women, I'm like real shit. Like, I full disclosure, bro. Like, I get some shit going terrible in my life, and I got like some money sitting. I'm gonna have to put that shit. I'm gonna have to put my cards up and shit. Cause in order to like, you do that so you'll feel better. It's like a instant gratification type of deal. Like, man, I want these fucking. I'm gonna just buy these shoes.
Yeah, but I've done that, and then sometimes you buy them, and it don't just fill that hole.
It never fills the hole.
It don't. You be happy, you be cool that you got the shoes. You might even appreciate the shoes more later.
Yeah, typically with me, that's how it is. I don't appreciate that shit. It was just something to try to fill that hole
but it don't
material
work.
Shit ain't gonna fill anyway.
Yeah, it don't. And that's real shit. Talking about 2K. Another material thing that don't fill a hole, and to take up all your money.
Take up all your goddamn money for sure. And now you want to take your time too.
Yeah, man. I just that one part about the woman like coming back. Like if I'm back playing the game, and she's like, "Why is you playing the game?" Because that's what I like to do.
I've been blessed in that regard.
You shouldn't like ignore your woman and just be like, I'm just no. You got to have a balance. But hey, if it's just a Saturday or a whatever day, and I'm chilling and I can just sit back here and play the game and I'm content, what's wrong with that?
If we don't have no plans. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't want to watch Love and Hip Hop with you.
No, I'm not gonna watch Love and Hip Hop with you. I'm not gonna watch anything.
They need to stop calling that
on.
Yeah,
with you.
Facts. And just for the record, Erica Mena, stank ass, cussed my boy out, called them all out his name. She a rude, evil person. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, you can sell that on TV while her saying wild stuff to the homeboy. You know what I'm saying? But that's the type of stuff that get pushed. They need to call it. They need to take the love out because there ain't no love involved, and they need to take the hip hop. They need to call it something else.
I really wish they stopped calling
Scallywags.
That shit reality TV, bro.
Yeah, because it's not reality. Y'all set all that shit up. Y'all even have it to where we know she got a drinking problem and an anger problem. And we know that she got beef with that guy, her, and we just gonna bring them all in the same place
with some alcohol.
With some alcohol in a bar. You know what I'm saying? We're
just
putting
watch
stuff
what happens.
and just watch the fun. But it's reality. But whatever, man. 2K is $70. It's $100 to upgrade your player. Then you got to pay $80 per season to level up. I'm good.
So we thought we had $350 is your entry fee, and then $80 a season.
It's like getting into the club, and then it's like going to Truth nightclub.
I was about to say club. What fucking club you going to?
Shout out to DJ Ill Will, man. At Truth nightclub. Well, it's called Breeze now, but Truth, the strip club, parking can be anywhere from $25 to $50.
That shit, bro.
That's just the park, right? And then to get in, depending on what time it is,
what day it is,
what time it is, what day it is, who there, who not there, if you a man or a woman, the price could be anywhere from $10 to $150.
Whether the bouncer like you, If he
got an attitude that you know what I'm saying? Like that shit, you be like, bro, like who are you talking to, dog?
You're like, bro, nigga, like your power, this is all the power you got.
Exactly.
You just gonna push it on me, huh?
And he got an AK assault rifle in his hand.
Yeah, he need one. Fucking around with niggas like me. I don't
but yeah, so all of that. So that's basically like 2K. And then once you get into the club, you done paid $30 to park. You done paid $20 to get in. And then the drinks is expensive, and then they gonna want dances and stuff like that. And you know what it is.
Yep. And then
don't let you want to sit down. Hey John, you want to sit down in the bar at prime time? Nigga. That's gonna be that could be anywhere from $100 to $1,000.
Depending on where you want to sit.
If Jeezy there, it could be $5,000. They could just be like
with a mandatory bottle service, right?
For sure. And then you gotta buy bottles, and then you gotta have the sparklers come over so everybody can see you over there.
And if you don't agree with any of that too, by the way, you just gonna be labeled as some broke nigga who need to get his money up. Like
that's where we at nowadays.
But really, like what all you doing is keeping yourself poor, because you programmed to be that way.
Keeping yourself poor by spending money on
dumb shit.
You don't have nothing to show for this.
Nothing.
It go back to the beginning of the show.
Yes you do. You got
hey, and it's my brother right here. If you ain't know. Bro,
it's 4,000 pictures. Bro. I hope you get 4,000 pictures of that fucking night, nigga.
And then so you pay. That's it. That's what you paid for. You know.
So where your money at, dog? I thought you just got. Oh yeah, like so.
I heard somebody. I heard a DJ talking the other day, talking about how like booth culture has ruined like going to the club. Cause remember back in the day when you go to the club, people be sweating, dancing, drinking. It was a vibe. You know what I'm saying? It was like parts of the night. It was a part of the night where they played jit music and the jitters would come out and do all that. It was
circle.
It was a part of the movie a part of the party where they play like all the hype shit and niggas be pushing. You know what I'm saying? It was a part of the movie where they play R&B and everybody get the ballroom. It was different parts.
Up. That was closer to the end because you was, picking out,
Yeah, you know how it go.
You know how you go.
At the beginning it be chill, and then as the night go on, you like do one of these, and then you go like 12 midnight. You know what I'm saying?
Alcohol and all that.
Take them up 1 o'clock, and then you hit them with the slow jams and stuff, and then it's a wrap.
I was from the dude's perspective. From once that alcohol kick in and you hear some of them slow jams, you be looking at ass
like, hey, what's up? You know,
who am I? Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, that girl that you ain't said nothing to, you about to say something tonight. Some of that liquid courage. But in the club, everybody just get a booth and pay however $700 for a booth, $200, $300 for a booth, and then get bottles, and they just stand around in the booth and look at everybody else like peasants.
I just want to know when the fuck did we turn into people who like we pay to not do shit. Like, we pay to stand around. We pay to not do shit. You fucking pay somebody to watch them play the game on fucking YouTube. We pay people to do shit. Like, shit that you want to do, you just don't do it. When the fuck that happen?
Because if you try to do something, it might be a chance where you're going to get embarrassed, or you might fail, or people might laugh at you.
You don't learn unless you fail, so I don't understand.
But the consequences these days, the consequences of a failure can be indelible. Because somebody can tape it, and then it could be, something like that.
Here's a suggestion for you. Turn your social media off and live your life. And
if you're gonna turn your social media off, don't tell everybody.
Yeah, don't
be that person.
Don't be that nigga.
It's about that time. I'm about to get off social media. I need to take a break because it's getting on my nerves and this and that. I'm about to be a better person. Y'all can have it. That's so condescending when you do that, and then you be like, y'all this and y'all that. Like, I've been guilty of that. But not necessarily saying I'm going to get off social media, but being like, y'all. But I know what I'm saying when I say it. Like, y'all be out here acting a fool for some Popeye's chicken sandwiches.
That's one of them things where if it don't apply, you let it fly.
Facts. You damn right. But it just be like, bro, if you going to not be on it, just be off of it. Like, you don't have to announce it. Nobody care. We're not going to miss you not being here.
I can promise you. I ain't been on that shit in years. Don't nobody give a fuck.
I still send you messages like silly
and
shit.
I check that shit, but that's all I check.
That shit be funny, though.
Fuck that.
Keeping it moving, man. We got to talk about the Detroit Lions.
Man, what? Half the fucking team is in the ER and shit.
Hey,
like,
man,
they fucked up, man.
But a couple weeks ago, like the Monday Night Football, they beat Kansas City. Everybody was going crazy, drinking the Kool-Aid. This week they
beat Kansas City without Chris Jones. Like, I mean, like, come on, like,
and Travis Kelce.
Yeah,
they did play well.
They played okay.
They played well against the Seahawks for the most part.
That defense, I'm starting to get back into like treading back into old Lions.
I never drank the Kool-Aid. I wasn't like, oh, they about to be 11-5.
I'm not saying that 11-5, but like realistically, winning the division is a realistic expectation with how you performed at the end of the season. The additions that you made also,
and the fact that the other teams suck. Because Chicago is butt. I love Justin Fields, but he playing like butt.
That ain't all his fault.
But now they mad at him because he like the coaching staff, so they mad at him now. So Justin Fields, you got him over there. Then
trade him to Detroit.
Oh man. I don't know if he ready for the D. Then you got Green Bay. That's about the best team.
Yep.
It's like if you had to put them in order, it'd be like us and Green Bay tied, maybe Green Bay or maybe us slightly ahead. Then after that, it's just a toss-up. Because the Chicago Bears is stir-fried shit. And then the Minnesota Vikings, man, Kirk Cousins can't hit the broadside of a bar.
But I mean, what do you mean? You thought the Minnesota Vikings bad? I mean, all they did was get rid of their best player.
Who was that?
Dalvin Cook. That's all they did. Like that's all they did.
They kept Jefferson.
Yeah, but Kirk Cousins is your fucking quarterback, and I don't know when we gonna realize like he is who he is. Like, bro, like it's okay.
You like that?
Yeah, no, they don't
like that.
No, they don't. They don't like that shit, Kurt. They definitely don't like that shit. They don't like losing at all. And I'm not gonna put it all on you, but stop making the safe play and make the winning play, bro.
Football, man. I ain't drinking the Kool-Aid, dog. So
they are a better
team. They are better.
They a good team.
But whatever.
It's only been 2 games. Like
let's see what the Seattle game, they played good. I thought they was gonna win.
They should have won.
But they should have won, but they didn't. Okay. I don't know who we got this week, but I'm gonna be watching to see what they do. Let's see if we get the dub. Are we gonna be 1-2 or 2-1?
I think we're probably gonna end up. Who the fuck do they play?
Man, we just gonna do it.
Yeah, they call the research department. The research department working.
Research department, hello. Research department, Lions schedule on 5. Breezecast, y'all. We be fucking up, but we be on it.
You ain't fucking up. You still entertained.
Sunday, October 8th. No, we talking about this is September 24th, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they playing the Falcons. That's what they playing. It's at the crib.
Yeah, no, they should be 2-1. That's a young team,
but they've been playing good.
It's the fucking Atlanta Falcons. I don't care. I don't care that they 2-0. They play in the NFC South. We should beat them.
We gonna see, man. Cause they 2-0. Yep. So we gonna see. We should win, but it's the Lions. I've been watching them.
Half the secondary hurt and the fucking.
And they just was talking about how
offensive line. One of the offensive linemen he hurt, and Aiden Hutchinson he a little hobbled. Like so what? We still gonna win.
Damn. Whatever, man.
Yeah,
I'm not drinking.
I wasn't kidding. I'm in Ross St. Brown. He hurt too.
Yeah, I saw that.
The whole fucking team, like everybody
I saw
hurt.
that. So yeah, it looked like more of the same. In other news,
fuck you.
Aaron Rodgers. We didn't get to talk about it last week, man.
Man, that's
4 plays. They showed his highlight of his season, and it was him running out with the flag.
That's that
was messed up.
That's September 11th too.
9/11.
Yeah, that
was tough.
I mean, you built him up all season. Like that's the letdown.
4 plays.
You build him up all season, hard knocks, and I mean, like to Aaron's credit,
1 pass.
To Aaron's credit, he handled it like the right way. He was being a leader and
not even a whole series.
And taking the team out and generally trying to help the guys. Like
it's almost like when Baker Mayfield, they was hyping him up to be the man, and he was playing like Dookie, but then he had all of them commercials.
Baker Mayfield's Baker Mayfield's showing you right now he's not a bad quarterback.
But it's a similar thing because it's like y'all had it already, and all he had to do was play good. And he didn't do it. But with Aaron Rodgers, y'all had it already. Hard knocks. The season is Aaron Rodgers. Everybody all hype. And then he get injured the first series.
I mean, but
that's tough.
To be fair, like, you niggas knew you had a terrible offensive line when he got there. You knew that last year and then the year before that, too. So, I mean, at some point, like,
you need to address it.
And, like, yeah, too, like, niggas keep tearing fucking ACLs on that field.
And on the turf.
I'm just saying, like.
On the turf. He tore his Achilles.
Achilles, yeah, okay. That shit. On turf.
Yeah.
On that field specifically. That in San Francisco field, you couldn't pay me to play on that shit.
They had a whole thing about it. They had Roger Goodell on First Take a couple weeks ago. He danced was dancing like a penguin on ice.
I don't watch First Take like that no more. I don't watch ESPN like that.
I
watch NFL Live.
I'll catch it. You know.
Good Get Up. I watch Get Up too because
I'll catch it. I still like First Take. I I never watched Undisputed anyway. I'm not a fan of Skip Bayless like that. I like the other guys he got on it, but I don't be watching it. But I still watch Stephen A. I feel like he my uncle or something.
No, Terrell Davis sure as hell.
Yeah, boy, it's going down. He like
that shit was hilarious. Said nigga Max blacker than your ass. Like that shit hilarious, bro. That shit
that was hilarious. But then the way Stephen A. came back, like I can't be mad at him. Like nigga, please, like dog, I'm doing my job. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not pandering to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. A lot of people don't like Stephen A. I like Stephen A.
I don't. It's that like, and so I don't know. Like arrogance is one of those things where it depends on who wearing it and how they wearing it. You feel me? I don't like the way he wears arrogance. Like I just don't. I don't fuck with it. Like I'm more of the Denzel arrogance. Like where like I don't have to beat my chest, nigga. You know who I am. You feel me? Like Stephen A. He beat his chest a little bit. I don't always appreciate that. It's his personal preference thing.
Yeah, I get it. It's all good. I mess with Stephen A.
Still go black man though.
Yeah,
always go black man.
Always go black man. Always go black man. Go. But shout out to everybody, man. Breezecast. What else we talking about? We just going. Winning time. The Lakers show. They canceled it.
They canceled it,
and they ended it on losing time.
Losing to the Celtics. It's not. I figured, from the first scene of the show is Magic Johnson retiring.
Yeah, I thought that was going to go all the way there to him retiring.
See how that's like a logical thing to do? Like you fuck your fan base up with that. But
this season, they started the season with them running out after they won that first game in the championship.
But even then,
they went back and then they came back to it.
But you bring it back to it like I can't believe that. Actually, I kind of can because it's real life. He was basing it off of real life. It just wasn't enough stories to tell.
I get what you're saying, but y'all could have kept going and y'all could have brought it back. At least went till they won the next championship.
When they actually beat the Celtics.
And I mean, it's not enough stories to tell. That whole thing.
People was getting mad, that's
what it is.
Complaining,
Jerry West. They said that ain't him.
No, he don't cuss. But that's kind of a part of that show. What made it funny to me is I know all of these people. I know their personalities because I love basketball. So the juxtaposition on how they made the characters, it was true without being exact. You feel me? Jerry West that's the type of fire that's inside of him.
And they just made it come out.
Yeah, they just voiced it but he don't talk like that. He real meek. And if he got to cuss you out, he going to pull you to the side and say you need to work your butt off. He going to talk to you like that. He not going to tell you to get your shit together. He ain't going to do that. But that's what he's saying. So I appreciated that. And if you not a basketball fan, some of that shit go over your head.
But then even if you're not, I was telling somebody, even if you're not a basketball fan, if you're just a fan of stories, and then even if you like a woman and you don't really know.
It's wrapped in basketball.
But it's the story.
They could say the same shit with us about love and hip hop and shit.
No, that's not. No, they cannot. No, they cannot. No, they cannot.
Example.
That's dog. Y'all pick certain people, you know what I'm saying? And put them in situations for drama.
That's a bad example.
Yeah, that's a horrible example. That shit is not.
I sound like you in metaphors. I'm sorry, my bad.
It's all good. That love and hip hop shit is trash. But love and hip hop got me toe up.
Yeah, fuck me up too.
I'm sorry, but man, canceling that show, man, it's really good, man. I'm gonna be sad to see it go. I'm gonna mess around and keep that to the side. After a while, watch it again because it was that good. Shout out to my man that played Magic too. At least I don't have to see that nappy ass afro.
He did. He looked like that nigga.
He did.
It was a couple of times where it was the shoulder shot and shit.
Yep. It's looking like him. Body build, husky. You know what I'm saying? I hated at the beginning when he was in Lansing with them jeans and cowboy boots on. That shit was fun.
Fucking 1970s.
I know, but it was damn though. That's what y'all was on.
I mean, this is look,
we know you. We know you like cowboy boots. We know.
Yeah, I like cowboy boots and a hat, nigga. I'm a whole ass cowboy. You already know. But besides that point,
how come I got a hat and you don't?
You don't have a real hat. Okay,
man? Stop! Don't do that with no real hat shit.
That's not a sized hat. You want to come in this cowboy shit? You better come correct.
I'm gonna get a real hat.
You okay? Then when you see the prices, no, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not,
bitch.
You ain't gonna pay $150, $200 for a hat.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay $150 for a hat.
Y'all heard in America.
Yeah, I'm grown.
I don't believe that. You gonna spring for the boots too?
No, I don't want. I eventually maybe I get some boots, but I'm not gonna wear them. I'll just be getting them just to wear them and be an asshole around you.
You get some boots, nigga. You gonna come out with me? We gonna wear the motherfucking boots. If I had some cowboy boots and a hat, you already know.
And a bolo tie?
Nigga, I don't know. That's too far. I'm not doing no fucking bolo tie. That's nah. It's not my type of cowboy. I'm the dirty cowboy with a stick in his mouth. Like, I kill your ass like that. The guy with no name. That's me.
And that me cowboy, I'm the dude with the with 2 shotguns and the
He the dude with the clean clothes. If you're a cowboy.
No, John.
He the dude with the clean
if you a dirty
clothes.
cowboy, I get to be a dirty cowboy too.
But you're not gonna be a dirty cowboy.
Remember
bro.
on Sunset Riders? I'm Poncho. That if I was a cowboy, my name would be Poncho. Shout out to Poncho.
All the bad guys' his name. That's a
would
bad
be
guy
Poncho.
name.
But
Poncho.
But Poncho, my dad had a friend named Poncho. He played the piano and sing. So that would be my name.
Hey, was he a good guy?
He was good.
He was a good guy?
Yep. He was dating this woman. I was a kid and I just remember all this. He was dating this woman. He got into it with the woman and she cut him on the side of his head.
Ain't that good.
She cut his shit. Dog, she cut his shit from like here back. I remember the scar and shit. He was in the hospital for a while.
They used to do that with pretty women, so they be ugly and shit.
Damn. This was a woman. She did it to him.
That's why you can't be giving
dark skinned
chicks.
man like myself, and she was light
That's
skinned.
why I be telling you can't be giving chicks the A dick, bro. You cannot do that. You got to give them the C, B minus. You know, if you
I only
really
know
like
how to do
her.
it one way.
Yeah, I be saying that
And
shit
that's
too.
good.
And it always get you in trouble. Always. That shit always come back on your ass.
But back to the cowboy thing, I'll be the one with the carpet. You know how they had a rug on. You know what I'm talking about?
A poncho.
But it looks like a rug.
It's called a. Don't you
You're
ever,
right.
Don't
You're
you
right.
ever. Don't you ever be like rug. Don't you go out this house and say that shit to nobody. Nigga, fuck. Just I'm wearing this rug, bro. Like, haha. Like, no. You mean ponchos, but okay, with the shotguns underneath.
Yeah, that's me. And the hat. And you know I got a cigarette. A brown one. With some weed in it.
Yeah, this ain't no fucking cigarette, motherfucker. That's
And like if I was a cowboy, I'd be cool, man. I'd be like,
yeah, you would do matches, like roll that shit off your boot
yeah,
and
hell
shit,
yeah.
like,
I'd be that dude. I had spurs on.
Absolutely. Oh, like no, I get up and shit. You know it's a rap and be like, you know, one of them where I'll be the trench coat. I'm the trench coat guy. I gotta have a trench coat.
Yeah, but why not have a couple different looks? You ain't got to be the same all the time.
Nah, nigga, when you see that trench coat, you gonna run for your motherfucking
When you see the poncho.
Dude, but that's the same look. You just violated your own shit.
No.
Yes.
No, I didn't. I like that. It's sweet with the rug.
You can't have the same look. You gotta have
I
a
didn't say
different
you
look
couldn't.
sometimes.
I said you can switch it up. Why you always in so much competition with me?
Who the fuck lied to you?
Shit.
Who lied to your ass?
Man, Breezecast, man.
You
know how we get down, man.
Nah.
Fucking this nigga up. Streaming on all platforms, y'all. For real.
Not for long. Not this nigga mouth. Not for long.
Not for long. But yeah, shout out to everybody, man. We about to get up out of here, man. I'm about to smoke. I ain't smoked. I haven't smoked today.
I'm hungry myself.
Yeah, man.
I ain't smoked today either.
Good, man. Just trying to balance it out. Shout out to the pennies, man. I had mine on the other day. I had to clean them off. Bam!
Best shoe ever.
Yep, one of. Definitely one of.
I didn't stutter. With
Them Jordan 6s is some of my favorite. No, and then I got to put the Barclays in there, too. Them Barclays
I didn't stutter
is an
again
institution.
what I said.
It's an institution.
So you're entitled to your opinion.
Barkley
That's what makes
94,
America
baby.
great.
That's right. If everybody liked the same stuff, things would be very, very boring.
I don't know if you paid attention, but everybody seems to
Yeah,
like the
I know.
shit,
And
same
that's why
shit.
stuff is boring. That's why you got to find some fun. Shit.
Like everything except for the shit you're supposed to like, you know, making money and all of that shit. Like, we don't like that shit.
Or like loving your husband.
Or like loving men in general.
How about that? You heard about Papoose? Remy Ma?
Yeah, no.
Remy Ma, we got to get up out of here. Remy Ma and Papoose they been kicking it forever. He held her down while she was in jail for like 5-6 years. And the rumors are she allegedly cheated on him. They got married, kids and all that, and she cheated on him recently with some rapper. And it's like, damn, like you never know what's going on in people's relationships. And you know, with social media, you take it with a grain of salt. But if you just look at that act, like me and you been down, I held you down while you was in prison, and I was true with you, and then we came out, we together, kids, and we moving and doing this and that, and then you just gonna cheat on me?
If it's true, like, yeah, that's a gut punch. That's a fuck your life up gut punch. You know,
Yeah.
you got to be real strong to keep that together.
You thought you had somebody in your corner that you could trust, and that was gonna continually be there.
Well, I mean, like, you know, like, how many people would stand by somebody for 5 years, hold you down? Like, you know what I mean?
There's
Like,
so many stories where when the person went to jail, that was it.
you know, like, and often you hear that women, you know, this reverse where the man get out and he, you know,
Forget
he
about
fucked
the
the
woman.
woman over, kind of. Well, ain't no kind of. He fucked the woman over.
Doing whatever you want to whoever you want.
That shit ain't cool either. Like,
not.
like you an asshole too, bro.
Yep.
Actually, I feel worse about you than I do about the woman because you're supposed to know better.
Facts. Breezecast, y'all. Make sure y'all watch Top Boy too. Bruh. That's what made you leave today. Well, get out.
Top Boy, like,
yeah, it's good, man. It's on Netflix, dog. It's gangster shit in the UK. I love it.
It's gangster shit.
You know me. You know me, bruh.
Stop
it. In a bit. I'm gonna start saying it. In a bit. They be saying a whole bunch of gangster shit like, yeah, make sure he do this and he do that, and yeah, don't say shit. In a bit.
Hey man, the British are the biggest gangsters ever. They enslaved half the world.
Wow, he ain't lying. Well, you know what it is, y'all. Breezecast. You know how we do. Shout out to everybody listening. We streaming on all platforms. You can catch it on YouTube at Book Cool Breeze. Shout out to Third Eye Medibles. You know what I'm saying? My brother Nate. Shout out to everybody that's supporting the Magic Mushroom movement. Just make sure you educate yourself. Before you try it, educate yourself. You dig? It's a good thing. I don't know, man. If I had to say anything else, man, if you find somebody that you really care about and they make you feel a certain type of way, cultivate that relationship. I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. Y'all stay blessed. You know what it is. We'll be back next week. Breezecast.